Kick changed a lot of things for me. Salman actually helped me put a lot of things into perspective, and it was after Kick where I was like, okay, this is how I know what I need to do, and I know what I want.
You know, the fact is that Jacqueline Fernandez keeps on smiling and laughing and giggling all the time, but the fact is that you have a lot of hunger within.
Yes.
You don't show that maybe,
I know.
but you have a tremendous hunger.
Absolutely. We all have very different perceptions. We all think very differently. No two people think the same. Hi guys, this is Jacqueline Fernandez and you were watching Bollywood Hungama with Faridoo.
You started your career, you had a few films, then Race 2 happened, and it just, I think, projected you. I think it's all about projection in many ways, because you've always been talented, especially I think you have this unique ability as far as your dancing ability, which I think is amazing. The way you dance is like a artistic, no, seriously, I think you are an outstanding dancer.
Wow.
There is absolutely no doubt about that. And once Race 2 happened, and after that Kick happened, and then you went into a different league altogether. I feel that you became far more focused. You had that killer instinct that maybe
but
was slightly missing
I actually think that was a bit of a Salman influence as well. Like I was always very I was always kind of like very hardworking and wanting to do my best and wanting to do what I could in film, but I never had the focus as such into like, okay, this is how you need to do it, and this is how you need to focus, and this is what you need to kind of like gun for. I never had that, but like Salman actually helped me put a lot of things into perspective, and it was after Kick where I was like, okay, this is how I know what I need to do, and I know what I want, but this is how I'm going to do it, and this is how I'm going to be, and this is how I'm going to work, and this is what I'm going to work towards. And so it really kind of like helped me. But yeah, Kick changed a lot of things for me, a lot of things.
Right. And the fact is that you are one of the top actresses right now, but at the same time, the phase that has been there, as you were mentioning, that before Kick there were no films, and then there are perceptions as well, and people then that how serious is she about just her work and all those things. But that changed dramatically, and since then, one film after another, you've been just going from strength to strength. How do you look back at your journey? And the fact is that Jacqueline Fernandez keeps on smiling and laughing and giggling all the time, but the fact is that you have a lot of hunger within.
Yes.
You don't show that maybe,
I know.
but you have a tremendous hunger.
Absolutely, but it's important. I mean, that's what keeps me going. I just believe that you can be someone who has a dream. You can be someone who has goals, who has ambitions, okay? But you don't need to become bitter about it. You don't need to become stressed out about it. Like, I see so many people who are continuously like stressed out and angry and like rude and, like frustrated, and they're right up there. They're like right on top, but like the way they are with people, or like it makes me sad, because I'm like, do you really realize like you already have achieved so much, so there's no need to be stressed about things. Like, smile. What really matters to me is like, I understand what I want in life. I understand that these are my ambitions, these are my goals, but it's really important about the effect that I leave behind on people's lives as well. Like, whoever I meet, wherever I am, you know what I mean? Like, it's always about like, okay, I hope that it was a positive meeting, it was a positive impression, it was a positive, because that really is very, very important to me. So, and you've got to maintain like a good energy for that. You've got to like, whether you're having a bad day, whether you've just been kicked out of a film, whether you've like just been whatever it is, you've had some terrible article written about you, it's not the other person's fault. You can't put that on them, so yeah, you've got to push yourself to actually, I don't know, have a good attitude, have a positive attitude around people. Okay,
now talking about the bad article part of it, does it upset you at times that when things are taken a bit maybe out of context and they're presented in a strange manner? I saw that video of the kid that
yes.
Frankly speaking, it was really silly the way it was presented. The entire thing. I think he was having a great time. He was having a great time. I really couldn't understand
on saying that, I really appreciate. And that's why obviously I am on social media. Otherwise, if I didn't want to take people's criticism, or if I didn't want to take people's opinions, I would go off in a second. But like, I appreciate people who have an opinion. They have they have something to say, and they put it out there. And Because, for me, it's like we all have very different perceptions. We all think very differently. No two people think the same. And I went and I hugged that kid like a sister. You know what I mean? That was my intention. I'm very clear about my intention. As long as I know what my intention was, I really am sorry, but you can say whatever you can say to me, but I knew what my intention was. You can't hold that against me. But on saying that, it's nice to see that, okay, this actually was perceived that way. Okay, fine, that's interesting. What I don't understand and what I don't respect and what I really, have no time for is people who want the attention, and so they come out there screaming and they come out there trying to enforce their views. Now, you have a view, I have a view. Respect my view also. Respect what I am doing as well. I'll respect yours, and I'll never say that mine is only the right way. But you don't have to scream and shout about it. You know what I mean? There's a way to present it. And those are the people, honestly, I'm just dude, I have no time for you. Even just giving you a second of my attention is degrading for me. And you are just proving yourself, pretty, you have nothing to do. You know what I mean? You're presenting yourself as someone who's a little bit pretty immature, pretty uneducated. These are by doing all these things. So those are the people I just don't give any time and attention to. The other people, though, I do. I like looking at other people's points of views. I think it's important.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hi guys, this is Jacqueline Fernandez and you were watching Bollywood Hungama with Faridoo.